This is a fun challenge and a historic event, and I want to be part of it. Hey folks, I'm Robert, amateur radio call sign Whiskey 5 India Tango Romeo, and today I have moved from my radio desk to my project desk to tackle a project that will enhance my portable radio satellite kit. Now, why do I need to enhance my kit, you may ask? Well, I want to participate in the Fram to Ham SSTV event. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, this event is a contest primarily directed at high school and college age students where 12 SSTV images will be transmitted from a Falcon 9 launched orbiting Dragon spacecraft, and participants must assemble geographic SSTV puzzle pieces in order to identify locations across the Earth that have some significance to polar history. This event is unique in that it is the first human spaceflight in a polar orbit. The contest is designed to stoke the passion of space technologies and teach ham radio skills and foster a spirit of international collaboration. You see, if your team members are dispersed across the globe, you have a greater opportunity to work more passes to receive the 12 images. Although the contest is directed at students, everyone is welcome to receive the images and submit them to the ARIS SSTV gallery. This is a fun challenge and a historic event, and I want to be part of it. Now, as a single participant, every pass has to count. Even shallow or low-angle passes must be worked if I hope to collect as many images as possible. Adding a low noise amplifier or LNA to my portable satellite rig will add about 20 dB of gain to my receive signal and help make those tough passes more viable. Okay, let's talk about the project. I will be mounting a SSB Electronics 70 centimeter LNA in a project box so that I can affix it to my satellite chest rig. The reason for mounting this in a box is to provide some strain relief for what is likely to be a fairly delicate connection. The LNA requires 8 to 14 volts of DC power. Power is often supplied through the coax by the transceiver or by way of a bias T. However, my portable rig, the ICOM IC2730, cannot provide the power through the coax, so I need to supply it by way of an external power option. I will be soldering zip cable to the power terminals of the LNA, and this will result in a somewhat delicate connection. My hope is that by housing the LNA in a project box, I can provide some strain relief and protection to that delicate connection. I will be using some hook and loop to keep the LNA stationary within the project box, and I'll be using a step bit to drill holes to accommodate the coax and the power connection in the box. I will be using some zip ties on the inside and the outside of the project box on that zip wire to try to provide some strain relief. I will also be using power poles on the zip wire to tie the LNA into my DC power source. Okay, let's get started. All right, now that the system is complete, I need to affix the box to my chest rig and get out there and test it before the event. I'm really curious to see if I can hear the difference in the 20 dB gain provided by the LNA. To attach this box to my existing portable system, I will use a large rubber band to attach the project box to the radio housing within the bag. The trouble here is that this now won't fit well in the bag. Now, this isn't ideal, but I'm trying to work within the system and the equipment that I already have. Short of creating some custom housing for the LNA, this is the best I could come up with. To help remedy the risk involved in having my bag so wide open while I'm trying to operate, I have attached some D-rings to the top and bottom of the molly on the back side of the bag. I cut some nylon webbing to fit, and I will use that webbing to cinch up the bag and hopefully keep everything inside. All that's left to do is really test the system. On the next couple of viable 70 centimeter downlink passes, I'll take the system out and attempt to receive a signal. When I'm receiving the signal, I'll pull the plug on the LNA to see if I can notice a signal strength drop either through my ears or through the radio meter so that I can validate that the LNA is doing what it should. All right, folks. Well, look, I am so excited for this Fram to Ham event. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you guys are getting involved in attempting to receive these images as well. If you are, I would love to hear about your approach, your equipment, and how you're making this happen. And please share with me the outcome as well. I'll do the same. And until then, 7-3.